So.
We did have to bow every time we came to the room.
What was that about?
Daniel can't take a compliment, so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my God. Really, it's a credit to Daniel.
Did the other
Oh my
cast-
God.
Did they have to bow to you in the previous movies the way you made us bow to you?
Well, I was going to ask what made this group in particular stand out from the past two, Daniel.
What?
Because was it that? Was that this is the Survivor version of Knives Out?
Daniel.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it was a little bit more cutthroat at this time, I think. Yeah. I mean, you can see them. I mean, they're a kind of dodgy bunch, but nice on the whole.
Oh my God.
Nice, lovely.
Who was the dodgiest?
Oh, come on. Isn't it obvious?
If it was obvious, it wouldn't be a mystery.
It's that thing. I have this sort of conversation with Ryan, which goes, we talk about the script. We have, I go, great, sounds great. He's getting in, and then I read the script and I go, that's fantastic. We're going to do the movie, and then we start talking about casting, and we have a wish list, and this is it. The other group, not so much.
How does it feel to be on Daniel and Ryan's wish list? I mean, the Knives Out movies are so much fun, but this one is a darker version.
It's a little sinister, that.
Yeah.
Ryan's wish list.
I want Daniel's wish list.
Jeremy, I'm looking at you. I'll ask you, what was it like to be on this wish list for this darker one?
Well, there's very little information. It's kind of like a Marvel movie in a lot of ways. I don't know if I even got a script. It's one of those.
It doesn't show.
Yeah. It's like come on. There's already a pedigree with what they've done in the past. So you kind of know what you're stepping into, and then you're surrounded by, kick-ass actors. So it makes work more enjoyable, a lot easier, and also when you're in an ensemble, it's such a great sort of, he has to do a lot more of the heavy lifting than most of us. So it was kind of nice to kind of do a lot less. It was awesome. It was so fun.
It was great.
It really was.
Right,
Yes,
nailed that.
It's great to do a lot less.
We're off now.
Yeah.
Mila, did you find yourself doing a lot less?
Yes,
Chief Daryl.
100%. I did a lot less. Daniel did a lot more. I did a lot less.
Is this the way this is just going to go? We're just going to pass this round.
I'm going to say for the rest of the day. So much less. Like mediocre, less. Daniel, so much.
True.
I mean, it's not a bad way to prop up your friend. We're suggesting that you are.
All jokes aside, Daniel did do a lot more. Like, it is very much on him. That is all jokes aside. It's the first time I've ever been a part of an ensemble this big, and I never not want to do these movies. It's the greatest, most fun summer camp of all time. The last time this happened to me was 20 plus years ago, that I could say that I felt like I was in a summer camp type of production. This was the next time. So I had the most fun coming to set. I mean, I know what Jeremy said as a joke, but he's not wrong. It very much lands on Daniel's shoulders. The rest of us are kind of like around and there to have fun and do stuff, but this is all Daniel, and I had the best time. I'm so happy, and I'm so stoked to be a part of this group. You have no idea. I'm like, don't you think that Daniel's character should invite me to all of his murders to solve?
Easy.
I'm just saying,
Come on.
all the murders. Just throwing it out there, guys.
So Knives Out 17, you are locked.
Yeah, literally.
She's still there.
Still here.
I just jumped in the back. I'm still here, guys.
Well, actually, that gives me an idea. If you were to have like a Knives Out, a la, you mentioned Marvel, a la the Avengers, if you were to bring in any other character from any of the previous Knives Out films.
Sort of in a multiverse. kind of.
Yeah. Who would you want to team up against or see again?
You go first. I mean, you have to answer. You go first. But there's a right and a
It
wrong
look like
answer.
there is, isn't it? Obviously I have to say Jamie, because otherwise I'll just get my teeth kicked. I mean, Jamie'd have to come back for sure. All of them. They're all just. I mean, it's just. It's blissful I mean, and you know, the first two were like this thing we did, and then we did a third, and we got this lot. It's like incredible. It's just like an unbelievable sort of, you know, you couldn't wish for more.
You all talk about the kind of summer camp atmosphere of a movie like this. What kind of was the primary bonding activity? Are there any karaoke's, murder mystery games? What did you guys do to bond as an ensemble?
We napped.
Napped.
He slept
Nap.
a lot. You napped a lot.
Andrew, you're a big napper?
Yeah, baby. Power nap. You don't get this without that's some shut eye. No, Ryan asks us all, or maybe not explicitly, but you know, to hang out. We never went to our trailers at any point. So if you put people in a room for you know 10 hours a day, you're going to bond in some way. Something's going to happen. So that's the chief bonding thing, just telling stories and fist fights.
Napping.
Yeah.
Napping. But does Ryan do that on all his movies, Daniel? Every movie
It's
he
the same,
has
right?
like a tent and everybody's in the tent.
Yes, he's just cheap. No, it happened on the first one probably by accident.
Yes, right.
And because we were filming in that house, and that house became kind of like, and then you know, of course, the trailers were kind of down a muddy hill, and it's like we're going to stay here. And there was a sort of a rec room in the basement of that place, and that's and we all ended up just hanging out the same way. And it just, you know, I'm always a bit nervous of trying to. It's like that scene. It's in Manhattan with the lobster scene in Manhattan, where no one knows that reference. That's going to go
But
down.
continue. Somebody will know. It's variety. Somebody here's fancy.
Someone's got to know it, haven't they?
Yep.
But you can't recreate something. You can't. If you try and recreate something, it never works. But actually, it has. It's just kind of done it. I mean, we literally had this smelly. It was a container with windows in it, basically. That had been used for something. I'm not sure what, but it was kind of a bit. It didn't. And we just sat in that and just.
There was a plant in there.
There was a
plant.
It was a fake plant.
I think it was a fake plant.
Yeah, it wasn't a real plant.
Yeah,
It was a fake
wasn't
plant.
real.
No, it was
real.
fake.
Was it fake?
And sort of slightly dodgy air conditioning.
Yeah, with big huge.
With the snake
Yeah, the big
inside.
snake.
Yeah.
But we all did hang out all day long in
did.
one teeny tiny room.
Yeah.
It was great. Tell you, it was
Well,
like
it's
very
Also,
really
summer
was.
it's just
It's so
actors.
fun.
They kind of don't want to miss out on anything.
Yeah, that's
No.
And then someone starts, you know, someone goes on set and does something good. They're like, so you know, that's. I mean, I'm not saying this lot like that, but I mean,
I'm interested in the kind of idea that I was not familiar with the term of locked door mystery, but it feels like it actually ended up kind of, I don't know, life imitating art in a way. You guys were actually locked in a room together for all of this
not all
time.
dead.
Not dead.
I mean, Andrew sometimes. maybe.
Yeah.
Poor Andrew. This whole press is going to be all about Andrew speaking now.
Oh, great.
You'll take that, don't you?
Well, we'll see.
Well, Daryl and Cailee, what was it like for you
Daryl.
to come on to this project? I mean,
Daryl.
we were the, baby.
Yeah, me.
What? Yeah. What do you think?
mean, for me, look, I think even Cailee had big release
Push
that
it over
summer.
to Cailee.
No,
Push it
Thanks,
over to
Daryl.
I saw that. You just pushed it.
Wow.
to Cailee. Wow.
Classic
Cailee
move.
and I are maybe on the up, but even Cailee had a major kind of movie come out that summer when we were shooting. She did.
Oh,
H-Ray.
thanks for the plug.
No, yeah. All to say is that like I really felt like when Ryan cast me in this movie, I was like, Ryan, like how are you putting me alongside these amazing, huge stars? So yeah, I was very much kind of pinching myself and asking how fortunate I was to be a part of it. But I think just like what has been said is that there was such a summer camp feel that it's kind of the best environment to come into as a relatively, you know, new actor, and particularly on a kind of very intimidating cast like this. So surprisingly, I felt so at ease, like even more at ease in other films that I've done. And
Hard to
so-
top.
Hard to top, really is. And I think I was talking to Ryan last night, and I was saying I think it does always trickle down, you know, like in an environment on a set. It comes from, you know, your lead actor and your director, and I think it's Ryan and Daniel's kind of feat that they've created this environment. So for a relatively new actor, I've been blessed to have this experience.
I mean, there's a tone to these movies that are we sort of set, but they're kind of each movie's been slightly different, and it's slightly coming into it. And this movie's different from the first two. But you have to set that tone from the beginning, and Ryan is very conscious of that and wants, you know, we want everyone to come in firing, and you know, and everybody did. I mean, they came in. but it's sort of. I'm very aware when I kind of see this cast come in, of everybody's just a bit. What are we doing here? What are we kind of? And it's just this little dance we have to do, and the best way to do that is just laugh. You know, just kind of laugh it off and just go. It's all and we were all then bubbling and kind of.
But also, you should give yourself more credit. You don't isolate yourself.
No, that's
Like that is there is something.
I try to.
Well, you
Gonna go
failed.
away.
You failed.
No moment's peace.
But you could have, and in other circumstances, other people would have, and then it would have been you and then everybody else. And you put yourself in a position where you set a very
huge sacrifice.
We did have to bow every time we came to the
Yeah,
room.
what was that about?
Daniel can't take a compliment. So,
I don't know what you're talking about.
oh my God. Really, it's a credit to Daniel.
Did the other
Oh my
cast-
God.
Did they have to bow to you in the previous movies the way you made us bow to you? Or was that just
It's something I did. It started
a
happening.
nice?
in Glass
It was
Onion.
organic. Though.
It was organic. It started happening in Glass Onion. I thought, no, we'll keep that.
It was a nice thing to do.
Cailee, did you perfect your bow?
Trying to move on. She's like, oh, enough of this.
Oh no, we're going to go with it. But Cailee, yeah, was it a bow or was it a curtsy for you with Daniel?
Oh.
Right. Yeah. No, I just sort of followed their lead.
Genuflect.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but what this idea of, as you said, each movie is different. This one has a tone that is using faith and spirituality to kind of inform this mystery we're getting. What about that, Cailee, let's start with you, stood out to you?
Yeah, I think having that initial meeting with Ryan, it really felt like this was going to be his biggest swing yet, and the most personal one for him. And I think that is where tonally, I think it's so different than the other two.
If you'd seen it, you'd know.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what did you make of that
Yeah.
idea?
It's kind of like the grounding rod for, at least for my characters. I think for a lot of the characters in the show, really, it's a when people are in crisis. Faith is where you got to lean, and with that also, it's a comedy, right? So it's a great grounding rod for the reality and the truth of things. So we're not just playing jokes or anything like that. There is some real things to grab onto. At least that's what I had to grab on.
This was your first time back on a movie set following your accident. What was it like to have this group of people? I mean, you'd gone back to television, of course, but to have this group of people kind of become a family for you after that.
Yeah, it's a lot of support, and so it's lovely to have it. There's such a communion and camaraderie that happens, especially on a movie like this. This is not even really a movie to me. This is more like a stage play. We're always together. We're always in each other's faces. Even when we're acting, you have like 15 people on camera. It's like you spend a lot of time with them. So it reminds me of doing a play.
We're pretty blessed to have Jeremy in the movie in the first place, but kind of doubly blessed because it's
Yeah, and it feels good to be back and welcome back into a job I love and with really great people.
Daniel, you said you and Ryan get together and talk about this script from the beginning. What interested you about what he wanted to explore this time?
The great thing about working with Ryan is that I don't have to. He tells me what he wants to do, and I'm like, that sounds great. Just go away and write it, and and it's like, and he goes away, spends maybe 6 months, however long it is he takes, and he just works it and works it and works it, and he presents me with a fairly complete script, and I'm like, good, let's go. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
And that's the relief and joy of working with him, because that's the way he's such a genius about writing these films and a genius writer, and I maybe have 4 or 5 notes that I say, well, maybe about this, and we worked on the first scene more than anything between me and Josh, and that was about it. And the rest of it is just, we shot the movie as is.
And you mean O'Connor or Brolin?
I don't know. I know, I do. Sorry. It's a murder mystery. I'm trying to be. What?
Yeah, keep
Keep the suspense going. Don't look at me like that.
I know I joked earlier about Knives Out 17. I mean, I do think audiences would love that for it to continue. But if, this is the trilogy that was promised, how does it feel to kind of at least come to this point where you guys have kind of you finished what you set out to do? What is that like?
I mean, it's like most things in this business is a constant surprise. It's like, how did we get here? I mean, Ryan wrote this fantastic script for Knives Out that I was incredibly fortunate to be pushed my way. And we did it with no ambition whatsoever. I mean, just let's do the best movie we can. And it became something, and then here we are. And Ryan is, I think, like me, we're very conscious of the fact that if we're doing this and it's to churn something out, or it's to just because we should, because we'll make some money or whatever that, it's just not, we're not interested. We're too I don't know. It means too much. These movies have to work at a very, very high level. Otherwise, there's no point in doing them. So as long as they're doing that, we'll keep doing them.
Well, I like I said, I'll take a few more. Thank you guys so much. That was great. I think you guys said a
Nailed
very high
it.
bar.
We nailed it.
Yeah.
I know.
Nailed it.
We did great.
Yeah.
You guys are wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.